Alright, it's Henry again, and this is my first work in progress video for the Master Grade Nu Gundam Ver Ka. And I have been busy this week, already about halfway through painting the kit, so we're about halfway to part 2 of the review and the finished product. So I decided pretty early on that I wanted to paint this kit in 2 phases. I wanted to paint the inner frame completely first and then paint the outer armor. That's the way I did Full Armor Unicorn Gundam, and it seemed to work out pretty well organization-wise, since both of those, Full Armor Unicorn and this Nu Gundam Ver Ka, are really big, complex kits, so I think organizing my painting that way was the best way to approach this. So anyway, I have gotten the inner frame completely done. As you can see here, is just the lower half of the body, and I wanted to make the detail on the inner frame really nice. I went all out on it. I've used multiple shades of gray. Let's say I used kind of a medium gray, a dark gray, then I used a brownish gray, and then gunmetal. And then I went in and hand brushed some stuff with tan, gunmetal, black, silver. Just made it look really nice, I think. The psycho frame bits I didn't paint at all. I just put the foil stickers on the undersides of those, so they're unpainted. But overall, I am really happy with the way this guy has turned out. It looks really nice. I think, in my opinion, probably the best inner frame I've ever painted so far. The undersides of the skirt armor, not too much to look at on this side, but the undersides look really nice. I did the white on the little framework going around the edges in there. There's the chest piece. I decided to paint the insides of the chest vents gunmetal. It'll zoom in on it. Anyway, there we go. I've seen other modelers do that before, and I really liked it, so this is the first time I decided to do gunmetal vents on the inside of the chest vents. Anyway, there's a little bit of outer armor that I've painted. The faceplate and the chin. Went ahead and painted all of that. And I even painted the little Amuro sitting inside the cockpit. I usually don't bother with the tiny little pilot figures, but I figured since I was going all out for this kit, I may as well paint the tiny little Amuro. So I'm going to stop right here and finish assembling the inner frame, and we'll take a look at it once it's built completely. Alright, so here is the inner frame completely assembled. And I could not be happier with the way this has turned out. I've had a few people on Facebook and Twitter tell me already that this is one of the best inner frames that I've ever done. And I really like how this has turned out. And before I did all the hand brushing, I didn't think it was really going to look all that great. But I think the hand brushing, all these little tiny details I went in and did with a small paintbrush, has really brought this inner frame to life. I tried not to use too many crazy colors. I kept it with pretty much all neutral colors, with obviously the exception of the yellow parts. Just different shades of gray and tan, and then the yellow thrusters and the psycho frame bits. And I'm just really pleased with the way this guy is looking. I can hardly wait to get the outer armor painted, so that he'll finally be complete. And since it is winter, it's gotten really cold outside, and up until now I've been using spray cans for primer and top coat, but since it's been so cold and rainy and dreary outside, I've switched to airbrush primer and top coat. Started out with this Model Master primer. This is what I used for Nu Gundam, and it worked out really well. It's a very nice primer. Went on very smooth and very clean, nice thin coats. This is the thinnest paint job I've ever done, by the way. Just the absolute thinnest paint I've ever mixed up and sprayed on a kit. And I think, you can't really tell in the video, but in person, you get up close to it, you can really tell the difference, just because the details are so much sharper and so much crisper. And also, the top coat that I've switched to is this All-Clad 2 Lacquer Clear Coat Flat. This stuff is phenomenal. For a while, I've been using this Tester's Spray Lacquer, which is pretty much the same thing as this, only it's in a spray can, so it's going to go on thicker. But this, being an airbrush top coat, the best top coat I've ever used in my life. I cannot say enough how much I love this stuff. It's the first time I've used it, and I'm already decided that this is what I'm going to be using from now on, because all the parts are perfectly flat, a nice, smooth, flat finish. And I got the entire inner frame painted, and see how full it is. I only used probably this much of that flat coat to get the entire inner frame painted. So this big 4-ounce bottle will last me for several model kits. Anyway, I guess that about does it for my first work in progress for Nu Gundam Ver Ka. I'm probably going to do a second one, and I'll actually show myself painting the outer armor and stuff, since people seem to like that just painting video I did. And I'll probably do it similar to that video. So that'll probably be about a week from now. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.